you know, the right wing is really hard on the Frankfurt School. You know, in the Frankfurt School were these kind of neo-Marxist guys who combined Marxism with Freudianism in the 1940s, and they were avowed neo-Marxists, you know, so it's not like I'm making an accusation. And they were kind of anti-system type people and all of that. But I think to lay what's happening at the universities and in the broader culture itself at the feet of the Frankfurt School is insufficient. I really think that it's primarily a consequence of the French intellectuals who, and this is obviously an oversimplification, who emerged out of Marxism in the early 1970s and produced postmodernism. Now, the thing about the postmodernist types is they're nested inside Marxism. They say that straight out. I'm not inventing this. You read Derrida, who's like the joker at the head of the postmodernist movement, and I mean joker because he's an intellectual clown, and that doesn't mean he's stupid, because he is not stupid, not at all. These people are not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. They know precisely what they're doing. They're a hell of a lot more educated about what they're doing than you are, unless you happen to be one of them. And they mean exactly what they say, just like people always do when they tell you what they're going to do, or they write it down. And they say straight out on their websites, say the women's studies websites, we think the patriarchy is an oppressive structure that should be broken down to its core, and they mean core conceptions. It's not just social, it's linguistic, philosophical, and attitudinal. It should be broken down, wiped out, and restructured from the bottom up, and they mean that. So when it's not accidental, any of this, and I know it sounds like a bloody paranoid conspiracy theory, but you know, I've always been of the idea, especially from reading Jung, that people don't have ideas have people. And these are powerful ideas. There's a good book called Explaining Postmodernism that I might recommend by a guy named Stephen R.C. Hicks, and his first chapter, which isn't very long, is a good introduction to political correctness. But so why do I think this is about that? Well, here's my reasons. I mean, it doesn't seem to be about me. I think all I did actually was I made the general specific, which is kind of what you have to do if you really want to make a point. A point, right? That's one place if you want to make a point. And my point was, I'm not saying made-up words generated by postmodern neo-Marxists, because I despise everything they stand for. And so I'm not using those damn words. And that's that.